Hey everybody, today I want to show you guys the new character that we're coming out with. These are Elven Fantasy Warrior armors. We have a male version and a female version and multiple texture variations, so I just want to show you guys what they look like. We've got 4 texture variations. This one is called the Sea Elf, but we've also got the Wood Elf, we've got the High Elf and the Dark Elf, and switching between them is easy as just swapping out your textures like this. It comes with 4 texture variations for the armor and for the cloth separately, so you can actually mix and match and get more than 4 combinations. In addition to that, we have 3 skin tone variations, and again, it's as easy as just swapping out the textures. Very simple. And they also come with eye color variations if you want that. So there's tons and tons of different possibilities. And again, just to show you, we do have the female version. Her armor is basically the same, a few different variations just to make her look a little different, but she has the same texture variations for her armor and for her skin tones. So I'm going to jump into my favorite modeling program right here, and I'm going to show you around the file and what you're going to get when you open it. So the first thing you'll notice is that these characters are rigged, and they're actually rigged using a modified version of the Mixamo skeletons. So if you upload them to Mixamo, they'll just work natively, which is really cool, but they also have a few extra joints if you want to do some a little bit more detailed or custom animation. So you can see right here, the arm moves and the shoulder shrugs just like normal, but I've added this extra joint for you guys if you want to animate just the shoulder plate, and that's just in case it starts clipping based on the pose. So let's say your character raises their arm. You know, in Mixamo we'll do this, but if you want to, you can go in there and get really nitty-gritty with it and animate this here so that the shoulder plate never clips. I have a similar joint here for you guys on the elbow plate. So let's say the character bends their elbow. If you want to, you can get in there and move this joint called right elbow plate and move just this piece here, and you can even move it around and keyframe that so it always looks like the armor is covering the elbow. There's also a joint here for the scabbard and a joint at the end of each hand, and this allows you to actually parent this sword to these joints so that your character can sheath and unsheath their weapon. So I've just attached the sword to the scabbard there, and the joint allows you to animate it. So if you're doing some animations where the character's running and jumping around and doing those elven acrobatics that are so popular in the Lord of the Rings movies, and the sword clips through the legs, you can actually animate this moving around so it gets out of the way. And there are even more options here. So this character also has hair under his helmet, so if I click on his helmet and I hide it, I can bring back his hair and also his eyebrows. I hid those because they actually poke through his helmet, so you have to hide the eyebrows when he's wearing his helmet. And if we take a look at the female character, she has all the same options, so if I hide the helmet, I can bring up her hair geometry, and now your character can have hair. And of course, she has all of the same joint setup as the male character. And if you make anything cool with these elven characters, be sure to tag us on Instagram or post it on our Discord. Alright, later creators.